I am ready.
Don't be following us over here.
Well, I'd like to introduce you to the new 2014 Chevrolet Cruse ECO. We call it ECO because it gets better fuel economy than this regular Chevy Cruze. First, look at it. It's a beautiful car. You get a lot of compliments driving a car like this. You'll notice that all the curbs on this and the mirrors and the body lines are all meant for aerodynamics, meant to keep the air off the car while you drive. First off, you'll notice this nice bright wheel on the car. It's actually a 17-inch polished aluminum forged wheel. It's ultra light with ultra low roll resistant tires.
How much does it weigh?
You can actually lift that tire wheel with 2 fingers. It weighs less than 5 pounds with the wheel on it. And the idea behind that is to save on fuel. This whole car is designed for optimal fuel economy.
How much does it get per gallon?
Highway's rated at 39 miles per gallon. If you could please hold your questions until the end, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
You're going.
Okay. Another thing they did to optimize fuel economy is with the Chevy Cruse ECO, you actually get an active shutter system in the front. So when you're at highway speeds, those shutters will close to wisp the air around the car. Again, for optimal fuel economy. Saving money is important nowadays, and you don't want to spend all your money on fuel. Again, you'll notice the body on this is meant to look a little sporty, so you get a lot of compliments from your friends. I'd like you to come around to this side, please. Isn't that a nice looking car? Now they have ease of access for the trunk. It's actually a touchpad right here, so if you need to access the trunk, you can. That way, if you have your hands full, keys in your pocket, it's just one finger will actually release this. The trunk's enough to fit a couple bodies. I can actually show you how easy it is to see how much room's in there. Look at that.
Fit at least one, Ernie.
I could fit in there. Now you notice the rear spoiler. The lines on this are actually meant to keep the air off the car, again, for fuel economy. Saving money is important. The door handles are very nice on this car. They're not the old-fashioned ones that pull up. These are actually, easy pull, easy close. So actually, you can close this car with just a couple fingers, so you're not slamming the doors all the time. Which is nice if you have a sleeping baby in the back, you're not going to wake them up. The mirrors on this car are breakaway mirrors, so if you do hit something, it's not going to rip the mirror off the car. Save you some money in the long run, wouldn't it? So, I'd like to show you under the hood. This 1.4 liter turbocharged engine actually produces 138 horsepower with 148 foot-pounds of torque. So if you need to get out into traffic, you can. You don't have to be afraid of not having the power behind the car or the torque. This produces its high-end torque at under 2,000 RPMs. So you don't have to beat on the car to get it going. Torque gets you going, horsepower keeps you going. You'll notice they put the turbo right at the manifold here, right in the front. So it's not mid-exhaust, so you actually have your turbo instantly, which is why it produces so much torque at such low RPMs. So the fluids are all very easy to look at. Windshield washer fluid and your other fluids, which are all see-through, so you can see your levels very easily.
Super.
So inside the car, you actually have a few things that make life a little easier for you. You can actually adjust this seat several different ways to get it just the way you want it. And then after you get that seat the way you like it, you can actually move the steering wheel in, out, up or down to get it exactly to where you want to be, which provides a little extra comfort for everyday driving. And The headlights in the car, they work automatically. You don't have to fuss around with it, so you don't have to remember if your headlights are on or off. The daytime running lamps work. There's actually a sensor that tells the main lights when to turn on. All the windows are expressed down, so you can keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel. I'd like to just show you what I mean by that. If I want to get all these windows down real quick, I'll just go down with a quick touch, so you're not sitting there with your fingers on the windows. It just helps you keep focused on what you're doing. Actually, all the radio controls are all in the steering wheel as well. What GM's done is they want you to be safe. They know that safety is important to you, so they make it so you can keep your hands on the wheel and make those fine adjustments to everything. This does have the Bluetooth and everything as well, so make hands-free calls. And that's a nice safety feature, so you don't have to hand up to your phone up to your head with one of your hands off the steering wheel. This has a lot of safety features in terms of before and after the crash. Before the crash, you have your electronic brake distribution, so if you have to panic brake, it applies maximum braking without you having your knee locked, so it reduces injury and the car stops a lot faster. The car also has 10 airbags with standard front knee airbags, so for after the crash you not only have ample protection, but you also have OnStar as well, which will send help directly to where the car is located based on GPS technology, which the first hour is very important. If you do get in an accident, you're going to definitely be under that time frame. The couple other interior features are the nice back seats. You don't have to. Your passengers will be comfortable with an armrest and cup holders. So if you do have passengers, they'll be comfortable, which is nice. And if you don't have passengers, the seats do fold down. They both fold down quickly with a simple one-finger release mechanism right here. And both sides fold. It's a 60/40 seat, so if you only need to fold half for your skis, you can do that and still sit a couple passengers back there. So if you have any questions about the Chevy Cruse, I'm here to answer them. Again, this is the Eco model. This is what they make for the maximum fuel savings. Any questions?